We're good?
Las Vegas, RPA 2025.
Okay, we're gonna
here.
run with that.
We're
gonna run with that, and he's gonna cry because his investors are gonna be like, "This is not our CEO." Yeah. All right. We are here live at RPA 2025 in Las Vegas. I'm here with Severence MacLaughlin, who happens to be the CEO of DeLorean AI and a data scientist, and I'm going to talk to you guys about a topic that I think is kind of really applicable to this age of technology coming into healthcare, and that is the mindset of a physician versus a data scientist. So I'm going to go first on what I think the mindset of a physician is. I think the mindset of a physician is that we are bound by the principle of non-maleficence, right? By that principle, we are obliged to do no harm. Often that means we're trying to always do the best for the patient, but at the same time, we don't want to put them in risky scenarios. And so I think for a lot of physicians, we play it safe, we play it conservative, and often that makes us more risk averse. And so that makes us sometimes less than a chance of being an early adopter of new technology, in the sense of being safe for our patients. And and that's where I think some physicians are less apt to adopt new technologies or new innovations.
So as a data scientist, thank you for asking the data scientist's opinion about this.
Yeah,
Somebody finally asked us.
Yeah.
So those data scientists that work in healthcare, we are trained through our PhDs and our research degrees through the scientific process, right? And that's when you hear a lot about the ethics of AI or whatnot. That comes down to that training of getting that advanced degree in terms of designing your experiments, establishing your hypothesis, and proving that out, and then the publication of the paperwork and the results, and making sure there's significant findings.
Yeah.
So there's p-values, that there is a difference, right?
Yeah.
And so the way we look at it is that you should trust the outputs because we've gone through the rigor of this process.
Yeah.
Now in the AI world, some of these new technologies coming out don't have research PhDs behind it, and I would be a little bit worried about that. But our team here at DeLorean, all the lead researchers that developed the product have all PhDs and been through that.
Yeah.
But I think a bigger topic, Dr. Butt, is the combination of the MD or medical doctor and the data scientist, right? And I think that's why we're so different, because we put the nephrologist at the point of care with the technology, and it's all about the nephrologist having the right information at the right time so they can make the right decision, or the best decision.
I think one of the biggest things was in conversations with data scientists with the DeLorean AI team is that there's a language barrier sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so if you want to model, say, something like dry weight or hypertension, you have to know what dry weight and hypertension are.
Yeah.
And so you need both those inputs there. But you have two categories of people that are highly educated and highly intelligent, and that communication, they just speak different languages.
We call it the geek to speak.
Oh,
so sometimes
is that what it is?
we got to translate the geek to speak.
Okay.
But they're also scientists, right? Like
Yeah.
they really want to know, well, what's dry weight. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you explain dry weight, and like, well, what variables can affect dry weight?
Yeah.
And then they're starting to think like, because they may not be an expert in the dry weight field, and they're going around at 360
that's
degrees.
what I've loved about data scientists and engineers. They're problem solvers.
Yes.
And
yes,
so
absolutely.
you guys see us in healthcare and go, man, you got a lot of problems and we need to fix them. Whereas I think so many doctors are caught up, they can't see the forest from the trees kind of thing.
But that's anybody.
Yeah.
Like, we can't see the forest in the trees. Sometimes we're in like 13 models, right? I think
Yeah,
there's anybody that's immersed, right? But I think this partnership between medical professions and data scientists really balances out, right? Like one helps the other in seeing the trees from the forest, and then the other one fills in the blanks on the other side.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get to the quality of work that we do without that combination.